Well, we're pleased to welcome via Skype Chris of Catholic Charities in the Diocese of Paterson, which is in New Jersey. Chris, how you doing?
I am doing very well, Jay and Bishop. How are you today?
Excellent. Doing good. Well, thanks for being with us. The last time you were scheduled, you had a snow emergency, so it's great that we have good weather today and you could be with us. So tell us. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Thank you for rescheduling us. We appreciate it.
Oh, listen, anytime. We know all about weather up here in New England.
Yes, yes.
Tell us about the work of the Department for Persons with Disabilities. It's one of the largest agencies of its kind in the United States, isn't it?
Absolutely, and we're the only one in New Jersey. We're a Catholic Charities agency in the Diocese of Paterson. And to really summarize what we do, we make a difference and we help people with intellectual and developmental disabilities and their families. We do that by providing residential support, vocational support, case management, and support coordination, and so many other wonderful things that we do every day. We serve all people, just like Catholic Relief Services, based on need, not creed, and help hundreds of people each and every day.
How connected are you to the Diocese of Paterson? I'm certain that, like here in the Archdiocese of Boston, that you work hand in hand, if you will, with the diocese to present these services and to help people out, especially at this time of year.
Absolutely. We work hand in hand with them, hand in hand with a lot of parishes and wonderful pastors. There's a lot of people in need, a lot of parents out there that don't know that services like ours exist. So we get out to parishes and we speak to the parish communities about the work that we do. We speak on behalf of the Bishop's Annual Appeal. I just had a Bishop's Annual Appeal Mass this past weekend. And we really connect a lot to the local churches around here to spread our mission and talk about the very important and vital work that we do each day.
Tell me a little bit, Chris, about the need, because it seems like it's a much needed apostolate, and it's something that we really need to do, but sometimes people don't realize how big of an issue this is.
Sure. Well, there are over 8,000 people on a waiting list to get into residential services like ours. So these are, again, adults with special needs. Many of them are living at home with their parents, and their parents are elderly and can't quite help them anymore. Others are still in institutions and looking to move on to more community inclusive environments. So the need is so great for the work that we do, and we're always in need of growing and expanding to provide more help for this great population.
Now, being a pastor of a parish, I have to ask, how could people in a parish in Paterson be, I guess, more open to people of differing abilities?
You know, I think just like with anybody, just creating an inclusive environment, kind of leaving any preconceived notions or stereotypes that you have of people with disabilities at the door, and just being open to all and creating a loving and welcoming environment is great for our population. We're just like everybody else. And if you can do that, then it's just one great family.
What have you learned, Chris, about people with disabilities? My sister was actually in a wheelchair later in her life, and there are struggles that they have, and yet they're so vibrant too. What have you learned?
Well, I think I've been with the department, I always say, for my entire adult life. So since I was 19 years old, so that's just about the last 15 years I've been with DPD. And I think I've learned, and everybody should just know this, but that people with intellectual and developmental disabilities are just like everybody else. They might need a little bit more help with different areas of their lives, but they're the same as everybody, and if you treat them the same, they're very appreciative of that, and then in turn they will thrive and be all that they can be.
So 15 years you've been there, Chris. What made you stay? That's a long time, especially in today's society where people move from job to job. Why have you stayed for 15 years?
It's just been a passion and a joy. Next to my two young boys at home, my wife and other immediate family members, DPD and Catholic Charities are at the top of that list of what's important to me. It's become a family for me, the people who we help. And I think there are few jobs that you can go to every day and leave with a smile on your face. And this is one of them. Not only are we helping a great population, but I have the benefit of doing development and fundraising. So I'm constantly surrounded by people who are giving back and doing good. So you can't really ask for much more than that out of a calling, out of a job. It's just been a wonderful joy.
We share that with you, Chris, too. You know, we all love our job here. We always leave, I think, at the end of the day with a smile. Hey, we're so grateful you're with us today. Is there a place, a website that viewers can learn more about the great work of the department?
Absolutely. Well, of course, it's Giving Tuesday, and I know that a lot of people are going to give $1 million to Catholic TV today, but if they happen to have a couple extra pennies, they can support us by going to our website, dpd.org. They can also go to igivecatholic.org and search for DPD. But if they just visit our website or Facebook page and just want to learn more about the work that we do, see some of the smiles on the people who we serve on their faces, that would mean a world of difference to the entire DPD family.
Great.
Well, Chris, thanks so much for being with us today, and you have a great day.
You too. God bless you
Okay,
both.
God bless.
Thank you.
Bye.